Namaste everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Yoshita and I'm a certified yoga teacher. So today's videos is about the calf muscles and the hamstring stretches. You may have heard about the varicose veins, that is the blueness in the veins that you can see in the legs. When we stand for so long or we sit for so long, the blood circulation stops to go towards the heart. It is difficult for the body to supply the blood because of too much pressure in the standing position. So today in this video we are going to practice some of the stretches and some of the asanas that will be helpful to improve the blood circulation towards the heart and reduce the tension in the legs to have a healthier and a happier legs. So let's get started. Okay, so slowly we are going to bend forward, slightly micro bend your knees and slowly drop your palms down. If you cannot touch your palms, you can touch your fingertips also on the floor and just start moving your ankles up and down. For 1, stretch your heels, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now try to stretch your left calf muscle while bending your right knee as much as you can and stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Now we switch, straight the right knee, bend the left. You will feel a gentle stretch in the calf muscle. Stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Now we'll release the right leg and bend the right knee and straight the left. Now you have to slowly lift left toes up and feel the deeper stretch in your calf muscles. Stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Release. Now straight the right knee, bend the left and slowly lift the light toes up and stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Now we are going to lift both the toes up. So slowly lift your both toes up and try to shift your weight towards your palms without bending your toes. Stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Gently release and now we are going to slowly come up, join the palms and try to stretch your heels up and down. Inhale up, exhale down 5 times. For 1, exhale, 2, exhale, 3, release, 4, release and 5. Now lift your legs up, try to balance on your big toes and stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Slowly release. Again bend forward and lift your toes up, come on your heels, maintaining the weight on your palms and stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Slightly bend your knees and then come back to the center. Now for the next one, you're going to again bend forward. This time you need to open the feet slightly wider to your shoulder width and then the inner side of your feet you will lift up and come on the outer edges and then slowly you have to lean forward and keep the body weight towards your palms and look towards your thighs. Stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Release and now try to lift the outer side of your feet as much as you can. Beautiful. And keep the weight on your palms for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Slowly release and then bend your knees. Come back to the center. Now for the next one, slowly bend forward. Put your palms under your feet if you can. If this is too difficult, just grab the ankles and lean towards your big toes. Then We are going to slowly stretch the alternate heels up and down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now drop both the heels down. Inhale and try to bend forward. And this time you have to try and stretch your toes up using your palms as much as you can. And stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Now try to walk your palms to the back as much as you can, leaning towards your big toes. And now we have to lift the right toe up and balance here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Release. Now slowly lift the left toes up and stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And slowly bring your palms in the front. Walk your legs one by one back. Okay, slowly come to the downward facing dog and stretch your alternate heels up and down for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now slowly you're going to lift the right toes up as much as you can and balance on the right heel for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the right, lift the left up and stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the left and again try to stretch your alternate heels up and down for 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now slowly bring your right leg forward and just like this, you're going to keep bending the right knee and stretch the left. So the purpose is to bend the right knee, keeping the left leg straight and feel the stretch in your left calf muscle. Stay there for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now straight the right knee, lift your right toes up and just bend forward. Stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently release. Bring the right foot back. Stretch your alternate heels up and down for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now take your left leg forward and then the same stretch, keeping the left knee bended. Straight the right leg and just stretch the right calf muscle for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now straight the left knee and then lift the left toes up, bend forward. Stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly go back to the downward facing dog. Alternate heels up and down for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now drop your knees down and then slowly come up on your knees. Joining your palms, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Now we try to take the heels out and try to sit in between your heels if you feel comfortable. Otherwise you can just sit in the kneeling position like this, or take your heels out and sit down on the floor. Just stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now the last one, just slowly drop your elbows back and then try to lie down on the floor, keeping your hands up over your head, and just feel the stretch in your thighs, your calves, your ankles. Stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, slowly bring your arms back one by one. Bring your feet in And then hug your knees to the chest. And just relax for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay everyone, so you can follow these stretches every day to stretch your calf muscles and the hamstring and to improve the blood circulation towards your legs. If you like the video, do subscribe to my channel and follow for more. Namaste.